The next book we're going to read is Bogo, the Fox Who Wanted Everything, written by Susanna Isern and Sonia Wimmer. And we have a special little guest. Say hi to Atlas. Bogo the fox lived in the branches of a great big tree. This is quite unusual for a fox, but he was a very curious fox, and from up there he could see everything much better. Bogo watched everything around him. Many animals lived in the forest, and some of them were so incredible that they made Bogo feel less special. One day he decided to invent amazing things so that he could have everything he wanted. Bogo's first invention was a pair of wings to fly like a bird. He used a variety of twigs and feathers, including feathers from an eagle, or so he was assured by Patty, the swooping swallow. But with or without eagle feathers, that invention was a disaster. As soon as Bogo started to flap his wings, he crashed with such a bump that he lost 3 teeth and twisted his tail. Oh, Bogo, you can't have everything. Who ever heard of a fox that can fly? Bogo's second invention was a pair of night glasses to see like an owl on a moonless night. He used glass made of bat tears, or so he was assured by Lolo the bear, that hibernated in the darkest caves. But with or without bat tears, the invention was a flop. With his first step in the dark, Bogo ran into a pot, fell into the river, and caught a bad cold. Oh, Bogo, you can't have everything. Who ever heard of a fox with glasses? His third invention was a pair of jumping stilts to leap as high as a frog. But despite using fantastic springs, this invention didn't work out either. The first time Bogo jumped, he crashed into a tree and knocked himself out. Oh, Bogo, you can't have everything. Who ever heard of a fox who could jump as high as a frog? The fourth invention was a shell for protection, just like a turtle shell. But despite using rock powder, that invention went wrong too. With the first gust of wind, the shell collapsed, and Bogo got so much sand up his nose that made him sneeze all night long. Oh, Bogo, you can't have everything. Who ever heard of a fox with a shell? Bogo invented a snout to sniff just like an anteater. It never worked. A long tail to swat away the flies. He tried it out and it fell off. And even a tube for breathing under water like a fish. He swallowed half the river trying that out. Oh, Bogo, you can't have everything. Who ever heard of a fox that could do all those things? There were so many failed inventions that Bogo decided to stop trying. He felt that he was not special and would never be. And he was so sad that he spent his days at home, not even looking out the window. The forest animals were worried about him, and they missed his weird ideas. One night, a pack of wolves arrived silently in the forest. Bogo, who was sleeping with the window open, smelled them immediately. Wolf pack, if I'm not mistaken, I smell a mouse, a turtle, a big bear, and many other delicacies, whispered the leader of the pack, licking his lips. Quickly and quietly, Bogo warned the animals to hide in a safe place. The wolves looked up in the most unlikely corners of the forest, but all the animals were all so well hidden that they found nothing. When the day dawned, the wolves left with empty bellies. The next morning, when everyone was talking about what had happened last night, "How did you know the wolves were here?" "I smelled them." "Oh, Bogo, your fox's nose is such an amazing invention." "How did you know they wanted to eat us?" "I heard them whisperings." "Oh, Bogo, your fox's ears are such an amazing invention." How come you came to tell us?" "I had to." "Oh, Bogo, your fox's cunning is such an amazing invention." "And how did you manage to tell us without being discovered?" "I ran as fast as I could, trying not to make a noise." "Oh, Bogo, your fox's legs are such amazing invention." That's when Bogo realized that he also had a lot of special qualities. Ever since then, even though his crazy inventions never work, Bogo carried on inventing because it was something he loved doing. Oh, Bogo, never change. We love your crazy ideas. The end.